So a few months ago, I made a video on how Ninjago could work and generally be a lot more geared for older fans if it was rated R. Now, at the time of making it, I didn't really take the idea too seriously. It was more of,
oh hey, Deadpool and Wolverine is the highest grossing R-rated movie and revived the MCU. I wonder if Ninjago could do the same.
Anyways, I've been noticing I've been really pessimistic about Ninjago recently, from my Dragons Rising Season 2 review to my thoughts on the new modular, which I think is the worst one by far, but that's beyond the scope of this video. And I know part of that has to do with me growing up. However, at the same time, me and many adult Ninjago fans have wanted a Ninjago project that could appeal to grown-ups. But it seemed like that day would never come until now. A couple weeks ago, there was a new Ninjago show leaked for the summer of 2025 called Ninjago Monstrosity. While side projects for Ninjago often feel forced, I am all for this project. There have been rumors going around, particularly from Tanner Fishes, that this show is going to be a lot darker and meant for an older audience instead of kids like the main show is. Now, I have no idea if this is true or not, but I really hope it is. However, since the two sets rumored for the show are over $100, with prices that kids will most likely not be able to meet, this gives me hope that the show is for older fans, since they will more likely be the ones who can afford those sets. As for things I hope to see with this show, I really want to have villains that don't just make empty threats and have them be ruthless and violent. I've never seen Transformers Dark of the Moon, but it would go so hard if the villains were in the same vein as the Decepticons in that movie in terms of overall evil and ruthlessness. But what I want more than anything is for the show to be brutal. I've always felt that a modern Ninjago fight is just a couple characters duking out with hand blasts or some form of spinjitzu. At this point, I just want to see some brutal hand-to-hand action in the show. I'm not saying go full Invincible, because that would be way too much gore for me, but give some level of violence to these fights. And again, referencing Dark of the Moon, I'm not saying they need to have the level of violence that that movie did.
No, Optimus!
But just give us some combat that makes us feel like somebody can actually get hurt instead of fights that end with minor to no injuries. If we get a trailer for this show, I might react to it, but I'm just glad we're finally getting an adult-targeted Ninjago project. I have been asking for this since Dragons Rising Season 1, and I am glad that a mature Ninjago show is finally here. But thanks a lot for watching the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Peace!